So hello guys, welcome again to a new YouTube video again. So today's video is again on HTML form. As you all guys know, these days we are doing HTML form videos. So let's go to the today's video. So as you can see in the display, this is the first program of today. So let's run this program. So I'm gonna copy this program. I have copied. Now I'm gonna open Node++ and I will paste this file in my HTML file. Okay, so I'm pasting it by 1.html as it is my first program for today. Saving is completed. Now let's open the file and let's look the output. Then we'll understand what the program is all about. So as you can see, the heading that is written, the input placeholder attribute. So today we are gonna learn what is input placeholder attribute. Okay, so let's see what is this. So as you can see, we have used HTML tag, then body tag. Okay, then we come to the heading tag. Under body tag we used a heading tag. You can see we have used a heading tag. Then we have used a small para. You can see a small para is over here. By the help of para tag, then comes the main thing, that is a form tag or form element. Okay, and under that we have written level for. We have used level tag and level tag, and in any form program you have to use level tag and input type tag, okay, to run those program. So we have used level tag here, and we have written bracket level for equals to phone in quotation, enter a phone number. Okay, say a colon, then level tag closed. Then again in the second line we have used input type tag. Okay, input type, and we have written that input type equals to tel quotation, that is telephone, id equals to phone, name equals to phone, and placeholder equals to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like this in quotation. Okay, then the pattern is like this: 0 9 3. This is the entire pattern, as you can see. So you have to write this pattern to make this same program, or else this same, it will not be the same, as the program will not run like this. And we have used an br tag for the line break, as you can see the space between the line. And then lastly we have used an input tag for this submit, for making the submit. Okay, then we have closed form tag. So this how we made a placeholder attribute. So what is the work of a placeholder? Let's see this one now. So the input placeholder attribute, the placeholder attribute specifies a short hint that describes the expected value of an input field. So enter a phone number, you can enter any phone number and you can submit. Okay, so this how we do, this how we make this web page like this. Okay, suppose if I put a phone number like this, any number, not a phone number, and if I submit, please match the requested format. I have to match it in requested format. So let's run any number like this. Okay, wait a minute. So I've written a number. Now let's see. Then also it's not matching. Why it's not matching? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I have used 10 letters, that also not matching, or whatever. I think it's not matching with this phone number. Whatever, let it go. So this was our first program, input placeholder attribute, right? So let's go to the second program. Okay, so as you can see, our second program is over here, and the second program is all about attribute autofocus. Okay, the input autofocus attribute. So let's see what is this. So I'm copying this program. I have copied this program. Now I'm gonna paste it in my HTML file. You can see I'm pasting it. Now I'll save this file by 2.html, as it is our second program. So I've saved the file. Now let's see and run the program. So as you can see, this is autofocus attribute. The autofocus attribute specifies the input field should automatically get focus when the page is loaded. Means whenever the page is loaded, the input, what is that, the input field should automatically get focus. Means the cursor will automatically come to the input field. Okay, then it is okay. I hope you understood what is the use of autofocus. It's very easy. Under body tag you have to use an heading. As you can see, the heading is like there. You have to use an heading tag, then a paragraph tag. With the help of paragraph write any para. Then coming to the main thing, coming to make this two things. This is first name and my box, last name my box, and this submit also. So how did we make this? We used label tag and input type tag. Okay, so label for first name equals to first name equal to quotation and label tag close. For first name we are using label, and for input type we are using this input type box. Okay, we are making this box. So input type equals to text, quotation id equals to first name, name equals to first name autofocus. Okay, then br tag, then again label tag for last name and input type tag for this box, and lastly one input type tag for this submit, for making the submit one. Okay, submit value, and last then we find at the final we close body tag and html tag. So guys, I hope you understood today's video, right? So submit, it's not working. Okay, whatever, it's not working. I'll check it out why it's not working, and I will tell you in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned for upcoming videos. So for today only this much. Okay, and if you are new to this video, if you are new to this channel, then don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Okay, bye bye for today.